Hey guys, we're here to talk about Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yes, or the new reboot.
Of
Chilling
Sabrina.
Adventures of Sabrina.
Yeah, so what do you know about Sabrina?
Well, I watched the original series with Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, I like the fact that, she's discovering, I'm magic and I can do magic things. And I also liked her cat. Her cat was pretty funny.
Salem.
Yeah, Salem. He's very, dry.
Right. I discovered Penn and Teller through the Sabrina the Teenage Witch
Oh,
series.
okay.
That's when I first saw them because Penn, I believe, played the love interest to the younger aunt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And
I'm sure
Aunt
I've
Hildy,
seen him
I think her name was Hildy.
The blonde one?
Well, they both were blonde in the series. Although in the comics, one was blonde, one was brunette. Sometimes they both were brunette, one was a redhead. It's hard to tell.
They probably changed.
They often, they had to differentiate the end somehow. One was usually kind of roly-poly, and the other one was skinny and kind of mean. In the TV show, which was actually based on a TV movie.
Which I don't know.
Starring Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah.
Which was based on the comics. Sabrina's love interest was played by none other than Ryan Reynolds.
What?
Yes.
Wow, I did not know
Deadpool
that.
himself. I don't know if he was Harvey or not.
Oh, it could be a different love.
But he was a guy that she was into, and she used magic to win him over.
Ooh,
and I think they
Did they get
actually
together then?
dance at prom into the moonlight. Literally into the moonlight.
Oh.
That's a really fun ring.
Sorry.
You're good. It was on ABC on one Saturday or Sunday night or something.
Okay, maybe I have.
They realized that was such a interesting dynamic, and they liked Melissa Joan Hart. So she was the only one they brought back.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it's a very popular sitcom, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was also based on the Archie-based comics, Sabrina.
Yeah, it's very, about relationships and, how she deals with being magic and going through real life.
It's lighthearted.
Yeah, it's very, slice of life.
So this new Sabrina series is going to flip that on its head completely, 180. This is supposed to be actually darker than the Riverdale.
Dark magic, maybe, yeah.
Oh, it's dark magic, which is why it's on Netflix and not on the CW, even though it is from the same creators and probably same universe as the Riverdale series.
Because they want to make it a little bit edgier.
Right. This is what I all know so far. The actress who played basically Pam on The Office, the UK version, is one of her aunts. I know that.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a really famous redheaded actress.
Oh, Miranda Otto.
Yes.
She played Eowyn.
Yes.
I love her.
Yes. So
my favorite scene is when her hair's blowing in the wind in Real Hand, and the flag rips down.
I love that too, by the way.
Right, that's a good scene.
It is a really good scene. I just love when she's like, no man. And she it's so great. Let's take a look.
Okay, so let's watch this. I'm going to be scared. I don't do well with horror. We'll see.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
They're coming to get you, Barbara, huh?
Barbie Kinkle.
Barbara.
The only person you're gonna scare is yourself.
So her name's Barbara then?
No, she's Sabrina.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know where that's from. Is that a movie reference?
Must be.
Harvey.
Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey. Oh, Harvey. Okay, so she has powers already, and she embraces them.
And she has a boyfriend already.
Yeah.
Where it always feels
It is
like
Greendale.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Town over from Riverdale.
There lived a girl who was half witch, half mortal, who, on her 16th birthday, would have to choose between two worlds: the witch world of her family
Miranda
and the human
Otto.
world of her friends. And that girl is me.
I love the music.
Yeah, it's very,
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Ooh.
no. Okay.
Are you willing to forsake the path of light and follow the path of night?
Path of light, the path of night. There's her hands.
I can't do this.
You must.
I shall deliver Sabrina. You're going to die, half-breed. Girls, let's not be catty bitches.
Oh, Salem. Is that the devil? That's Satan, right?
It sure looks like it.
I'm not an evil person. But these are desperate times.
Wait, is she killing people to save herself?
I don't know. Whoa, okay.
Oh my God.
My name is Sabrina Spellman.
Jeez.
And I will not sign it away.
Okay.
Would you like to do the honors?
With pleasure.
Jeez.
Oh my. It's very like satanic, right? Because like that star, I don't know. Is that?
Was on Hilda.
She annoyed me, so I killed her. I buried her in the yard.
Well, I guess she's not dead.
Yeah, maybe she's a
That's
zombie.
insane. What?
Okay, so the ants are for sure like bad asses. They don't.
She
give
annoyed me,
any-
so I murdered her
in
and
the-
buried her in the yard. So like everyone seems to be evil, including Sabrina at times in this.
Well, it's almost like, well, because she's saying I'm not an evil person, right? So it seems like she has to make some hard choices.
The impression I got was she was given a choice
Yeah.
to either die or kill.
Right. The way of the light or the way of the night.
Maybe they murder people of the human world or the mortal world.
So they attack humans.
Probably, I'm guessing. But she's half-breed, so they're like, they have a problem with her, and she doesn't want to choose.
Right. 'Cause
Understandably.
Yeah.
It's like the classic story of like when you're both,
Yeah.
it's like Spock or
Yeah.
Hermione Granger.
Yeah. The half-bloods and things like that.
Right.
It's kind of very Harry Potter a little bit in terms of choices.
She
You
was
have to
half,
make.
I believe she was half witch, half mortal in
Yeah.
the sitcom
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
at
that's
least.
true. I don't
But
remember that she ever had to choose.
I think to some degree they did, but they were way light about it. It was
Yeah, it
kinda
wasn't like a life or death situation.
Maybe on the next one. I think they kept trying to get her to join, whereas in this one they're a little more violent and a little more persistent.
This one looks like you're going to, like, something bad's going to happen to you if
Right,
you don't
right.
give yourself to...
I would be terrified, even if I was a half-breed witch,
Yeah.
to walk away. I don't want to make a decision yet.
Right.
Because you would automatically assume that they're all going to be out to get you. And if they use magic, which probably is what we see in the trailer, like
Well, there's, like,
the thing that
Satan.
grabs her face into the cornfield,
Yeah,
straight
the
up.
devil.
They don't even like, the devil's literally in this.
Yeah,
crap.
yeah. It looked like a bunch of other witches that were living in that community, too. Not just the,
And then I'm sure that the mortals, just like in the sitcom, aren't aware.
Right. It's almost like...
Harvey probably doesn't even know she's
maybe
what she is.
doesn't know.
The only person you're gonna scare is yourself.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't... I don't think he knows.
I still can't get over the one ant literally murdering the other one
Yeah,
because she
definitely
annoyed her.
It's definitely darker, and the fact that you have to like do a blood covenant or something in the forest. I don't know.
I
like-
love the jingle. It sold me once I heard the la 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 la.
Yeah.
Because you're like, this is twisted.
It's interesting that they picked that for the theme song because it's like it's
could've
very
went like,
light.
"Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
it's a
blah,
very light, like fun song. So I feel like there probably is going to be an
What-
element of that.
What gave it a campiness, really.
Yeah.
That, for me, just channeled like Baby Driver, but it also channeled a little bit of Buffy, a little bit of American Horror Story.
Which
Because,
I've never seen,
but it's super violent and dark and twisted.
it kind of reminded me in terms of like her having to choose like the light or the dark.
Well,
right?
in this case, she has to choose the mortal world.
Right, or like-
the witch world.
Yeah, which is the light or the dark or whatever.
Light or the
Right.
night, as they
Light or
put
the
it.
night,
Yeah.
right? So
If you found out that you were a half-breed witch,
I'd be really excited.
but you had to choose
Oh.
between one world or the other, and the one world allowed you to have magic and do all these things, and the other one, you're just you.
In the Greendale world,
We'll say it's
if I was magical.
We'll say it's a mixture between the trailer you just saw and Sabrina the Teenage Witch sitcom series. Would you choose the witching world, which seems kind of dark, or would you choose the mortal world with no magic?
It depends on what kind of price I would have to pay to
Right.
be a witch. If it was like, oh, I can only be a witch, but I have to like kill someone, or like I might. Oh, but then if I choose the mortal world, I'll be safe. I would just like wipe my memory of being magic.
I would assume.
But the thing is, like, I wouldn't want to choose the mortal world and then have them just kill me.
Oh, because they might.
Right. If I don't, like, because I didn't do what they wanted.
Oh man, that's really
Right?
hard.
But, like, if I could choose the mortal world, if I didn't have to kill anyone, if I wanted to be a witch, I would have to join the dark side and kill people, then I would probably choose the mortal world. But I would only do that if it was such that they would just wipe my memory and they don't bother with me anymore. If it was a universe where they're like, oh, you're witches and you have to kill mortals, like, and they would kill me if I was just immortal, then I would for sure want to have my power so that I have some sort of way to defend myself and people I love.
And maybe this show is,
and maybe I will kill the bad guys.
And maybe that's exactly what this show is. It's
Right.
literally like her knowing that if she gives up the mortal world,
then
she has to be
protect,
evil.
Yeah, and she can't protect anyone.
And if she doesn't choose the magic world, then she'll possibly be murdered.
Yeah.
It's a great.
I mean, what would you choose? I mean, there's so many caveats to this choice, right? It's not so simple as like, okay, but the situation I described, then what would you choose?
I don't believe in suicide, but under those conditions,
Right.
I feel like I would just throw myself off of a cliff.
So you wouldn't choose either. You would just like end it for yourself.
Well, because one seems like, possibly horrific, no way to defend myself.
Right. Death. Maybe.
Brutal murder.
Yeah.
And the other one is I'm murdering
Right.
people, potentially.
But if they would just leave you alone, like if they would just leave you alone.
If they would leave me
and
alone,
you
then I
don't
would
know
choose the mortal
right.
world.
Like if you're just left alone and you don't know anything about the magic
I want to
world.
do magic. I just don't like the idea of harming others. I
Yeah.
mean, we don't even know.
We don't know.
That's
but
what the
say
show is.
it
But
did
that's
happen.
our fan theory that
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen in this show.
If she did have to choose, sometimes you have to be a vigilante, right? Marvel's Punisher,
Sure.
he's kind of like a anti-hero.
Could she just like murder bad people?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm thinking. Like maybe you have to kill, but like maybe you're working for justice and you kill the bad guys.
Man, I had a hard time stepping on an ant when I was a little kid. I don't think I could do a witch. I think I would be like, nah, I'm out. Off a cliff I go. Or if they let me live, mortality it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would enjoy having powers, but only if I could use it for good.
And one would assume, like Lord of the Rings, that if you don't choose the witch side, you don't live forever. But if you do, you do. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she'll live forever if she chooses that path. Which is why she wants to step on that line. This is a really good... Who came up with the idea to bring this show back? Because this is such a good idea.
It presents some good thoughts and
some really intense
dilemmas of what would you do if you had,
I don't know. We're dumbfounded, but I am so stupid excited to see this. This looks amazing. This might be my next Buffy.
Okay.
Or Stranger Things. Looks a little darker than even Stranger Things.
It doesn't seem too bad though, gore-wise. I mean, like, it does seem a little scary. But
sure, but there's like, satanic rituals.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That automatically
that
tops
out.
it
yeah,
quite a
creep
bit.
me out a little bit.
But I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it, and it comes out sometime this month, right?
Is
yeah.
it? Okay.
I
Probably
believe so.
that makes sense. It's Halloween time.
This has been our fan theory. What's yours? Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and click that bell to be notified of future episodes. And don't forget to go check out our Patreon over at patreon.com/fantheorytv. We have all kinds of goodies, including full-length episodes of We Watch shows, as well as unaired episodes of Fan Theory, and so much more. Check it out now, guys. You'll love it.